congratulate you in successfully hosting the community speakers. I was particularly intrigued, but also had my curiosity aroused by your own opening statement to the conference, especially when you emphasized the importance of the independence of Parliament and emphasizing the doctrine of separation of powers in the way we execute this public duty. I hope everybody heard and that you'll lead us in asserting our mandate as Parliament right from there onwards. That said, Right Honourable Speaker and colleagues, allow me to take this singular honor to initially thank the people of Nyendo Mukungwe who brought me to the fore to be at the service of country and made my party recognize my capabilities and humble abilities to serve as a team leader over the last 2.5 years. Right Honourable Speaker, I remain eternally grateful for being allowed to offer myself for service. To do the best for the country. Right Honourable Speaker, I felt at this moment that probably you allowed me an extra minute to inform the House that I did not meet the Right Honourable Speaker in Parliament. We met way time back when she was still teaching at MOOBS. In fact, at one time, she was seconded by MOOBS to teach in my college. So you can easily say I had once signed her paycheck. So we are not meeting in the House as a speaker, probably for more than 18 years, as somebody had known. At one time, she was blue and we were in the trenches, and I know she has no apologies for formerly being a blue. And along with the way, the sun shone upon her and she became yellowish. You see, that is the beauty of freedom of choice. And all of us, wherever we are and stand, must respect the choices people make. And when they make choices, those choices must be for the service of common good. That should be well understood in no uncertain terms. I respect the Right Honourable Speaker because she made her choice. And then see where she is. That was her choice, and I respect that choice. My only call to her is to use that choice to serve common good. Secondly, Right Honourable Speaker, with your indulgence, I neither met the Deputy Speaker here. You know, he was my student of politics. He was a young man, and I was a senior in the field. Him and others used to get my tutorage when he was still a blue, and we worked well. When he chose to cross the blue line and became a yellow, that was his choice as an adult. So we shared a lot then, and the two have my immense respect as leaders of the House. I am bringing this out to appeal to every one of us to understand that we occupy this public space for a purpose. And that purpose must not be for the sake of it, but to change the trajectory of this one country called home. And when we are members of parliament, then that space is even more distinct, because the call for duty is beyond the ordinary. And we must be here and look at each other from both sides of the aisle as servants of the people. And at all times we must invite common good to prevail. Mr. Speaker, I would like to appeal to the House to afford my successor the same support so that common good is served. The Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi, young as he is, but he's very reasonable. And he deserves our support so that we continue the duty we have started, both as NUP, a very young party, but also as the opposition in our quest to see a better tomorrow for our children and for posterity, so that when history books are written, they will have space to say they met in the House, they were different, they opined differently, but they converged to the center to put forward common good. That should be act in the history of our work. Mr. Speaker, over the last few days, I've been reading a small book written by Hemin Sumini, titled "The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down." Okay. It's a good title. The things you can see only when you slow down. Sometimes the train is so fast that you can mistake a tree for an animal, that you need to step on the pedal, the middle pedal, to see your direction and the trajectory of the nation. I want to invite every one of us to look for that copy and read it. So sometimes we need to slow down and understand better our surroundings. Maybe some of us are so fast, and therefore we lose sight of what matters. So we need to really look out for our surroundings and understand better where we need to go. To my young brother, Joel, I'll look for my copy of a book titled "How to Hug a Porcupine." How to Hug a Porcupine. It was edited by Dr. Debbie Ellis. It's very good reading. You know, you will get in your position.
Honorable members, he did not say concubine. That's why you're laughing.
I said porcupine by their nature are difficult people, but they are part of life. You cannot change a difficult person, but set boundaries. Communicate effectively that you understood. Don't take it personal. Take care of your good self focus on the positive, and be patient, seek support. It's all over this place. Remember, you're not alone. And where you get space, celebrate your successes. President Speaker, finally, I'm indebted to the technical team we have worked with as the opposition in Parliament. It has technically backstopped us to work better. I hope my successor will take benefit of that too, so that humanity is served while we are in occupation of this humble but not eternal space. I thank you for God and my country.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, LOP.